Yo guys, what is up? How are you doing? I hope you're all doing fantastic, because how can you not be doing fantastic in these incredible times we have right now? I thought that today I will sit down and film this little chatty vlog. I mean, all vlogs on my channel are kind of chatty, but this is gonna be another one. I just want to show you what I've been up to in these weird times we're experiencing right now, what I've been doing with my life, and also I wanted to talk to you about something that is obviously a big topic here on my channel: China. I have not talked about China for a while because, well, I have not been to China for a while. But right now, what is it? Mid of April, I was actually supposed to be in China right now. I was supposed to celebrate Easter in China. In my, oh my God, like I cannot even say it out loud, to be honest, because I'm just getting so sad. I was supposed to celebrate Easter in Shanghai in my beautiful Chinese home. Yeah, didn't happen, obviously. I'm still stuck in Denmark.
How can you be that cute? How?
I'm not able to come back home to Poland. And the other day I got this message, and it was something in the line of, you probably feel stupid now for advertising China. You'll probably never want to go back to China now after what happened. And that message really inspired me to talk to you a little bit about my thoughts on coming back to China, whether I would ever consider going back to China. If you're new here, I used to live in China.
So as you can see, I'm at Nanjing East. If you can't see, just trust me. And I am headed to a art museum. So since I was not hangover today, I decided that I should do something like meaningful, something cultural.
So let me start by telling you what my life has been like. I've recently uploaded this video where I was scratching off all the countries I've been to on this like scratch map that my brother gave me. And in this video, I sort of gave you a little life update on what my life situation is at the moment, but I will quickly repeat myself. I was in Bali when this whole situation started to getting out of control, basically. And my flight to Poland was cancelled, and there was, well, basically all flights to Poland were cancelled, so there was no way for me to fly back to Poland. So I chose to fly back to Denmark, and I have been in Denmark ever since. It's been a month now. In the beginning, I was kind of like, you know, I'm gonna be home for a little bit, then, I mean, things must get back to normal. But now it's been a month, and I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, when are things getting back to normal? Because all my stuff are in Poland, my apartment is in Poland. All I have with me right now is what I took with me to Indonesia. So I can tell you that I'm basically using the same clothes over and over again, because my suitcase is basically full of summer clothes, and it is not summer in Denmark right now. Anyway, so what I've been doing, I am pretty lucky to be able to work remotely, and that's something I've been doing since I started working almost a year ago. So this is something I'm used to. I'm used to working remotely.
My cat likes to sleep at a table on a plate. I mean, it's his plate, okay? It's not like we use it for food or anything. It's his sleeping plate.
And yeah, since I'm still working pretty much the same as I did before, for me, my life has not changed as much, or beside the fact that I'm in a different country than I was before, but otherwise, not much has changed. Basically, I'm not bored, you know? I work a lot, and then when I don't work, I basically edit videos, and that has been my life lately. Ta-dum, the end. Beside that, what am I doing? I'm working, I'm eating, I'm editing. I go for runs, I go for walks. I am very fortunate, or I guess we are very fortunate here in Denmark, that we are still able to go out. Of course, as long as we are social distancing. And I am certainly social distancing. I haven't seen anyone for a month. The only people I see is my family that I live I live with my family in the same house. So, you know, I do hang out with my mom and that is pretty much it. And I really hope that all of you guys are doing the same, that you're staying home and that you are taking social distancing seriously. Because if we're not all taking this thing seriously, we're gonna end up living in this freaking weird world for even longer. And it's been a month and I'm already starting to low-key go crazy. Okay, and now let's discuss China. I feel like I really have not talked about China for a while on my channel. Yeah, okay, let me show you something that I found yesterday first. So this is my name in Chinese. Please don't laugh. I know my friend once told me I write like a 6-year-old in Chinese, which I guess I do. Some of the first pictures I took in China. Aww. So as you can see in this album, I went to China for the very first time in 2013. So 2013, 2014 was the very first year of my university. I think in general, for anyone, the very first year of university is a big thing. It's the first time in your life that you move out, you leave your family, and I think it's just a very crucial time in your life that will definitely influence you and have a big impact on you for the rest of your life. At least that was the case with me. The first year I spent in China will always have a very, very special place in my heart. And I have so many great memories from that year. So in that way, I'm just trying to explain to you that China will always be a very special place to you. And I will always have very fond memories of China. And that's why the short answer to the question, would I ever go back to China after what happened, is yes, absolutely. I would go back to China and I hope I will go back to China. As I told you, I was actually supposed to be in China right now. Like right now. I honestly cannot even. So this is the view from my balcony, my first place in China. That was my room in my dorm. That's me with a bottle of vodka at Family Mart. Oh my god, that used to be my favorite lunch. This is my class. As you can see, I was partying a lot. Oh my god, and we always used to go to Pancake Day. For me, going back to China is still a big dream of mine. It's still something that I want to do in the future. I've only studied in China. Both times around when I lived in China, I was a student. I went to 2 different universities in Shanghai, Fudan University and IFA Paris. So I would really want to try what is it like to be a full-grown adult in China and have a job and work. And yeah, I mean, that would for sure be a very different experience as well. As you know, I even wrote a book about China. I have recently finished it a couple of months back. And I'm currently in the process of trying to find a publisher that will want to publish my book. My book is basically about my very first year in China. So it's about being a student, being a young person who moved to China. So I'm just like basically telling my story of being a young person, a foreigner living in Shanghai and going to university and meeting both Chinese students but also basically people from all around the world. I'm just very excited to share this book with you one day. Hopefully it will become an actual book, but if I won't be able to find a publisher, I'll just publish it as an ebook. And I think maybe like reading about my experiences in China would make you, whoever is confused why I would want to live in China, would make people understand why I love living in China and why I would want to go back. And I just want to say that, you know, even though I love living in China, it doesn't mean that I love everything about China. There are things that I dislike about China. There are certain things that I really hope China will change, of course. But that's the case with every place. There are good things and bad things about every single country on this planet, really. Actually, I think that for me, what is happening right now in general, really made me think a lot. I guess we all have a lot of time to think now. And it made me realize that I need to make changes soon. Not right now, because right now I cannot make any changes, but eventually when we will be able to go back to normal, when life will go back to normal, I will be making some changes in my life. Because I just kind of realized that life can be short and we never know when shit will go down, and that's why we just gotta do what we want to do in life, because the truth is that we never know how much time we have left to do the things that we want to do in life. So yeah, that was basically update on my current life situation. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're staying at home. And I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye.
Leonardo DiCaprio is advertising something in our building.